A lot of people say Switzerland isn't a place you just visit, it's a place you feel. Our family went to Switzerland and we stayed there for 8 days. On our first stop, we went to Zurich. Zurich is one of the most expensive cities in the world, but we are on a mission to uncover its heart-pounding beauty and decadent taste on a real-world budget. We were in Zurich for 2 days, and being there felt so surreal. It's like you are in a classic place with a modern twist. We stayed near Old Town Zurich. Everything is very accessible, just by walking around or riding on their bus and trams. And while we are there, we made a side trip to Einsiedeln. It was our mission to visit the Einsiedeln Abbey. It is one of the most important Baroque monastic sites and the largest place of pilgrimage in Switzerland. After Zurich, our next stop is Lucerne. From Zurich, we rode a train to Lucerne, and it took us 41 minutes to reach there. Lucerne is a very nice city full of history, and since it is a Sunday, we went to church at Jesuitenkirche Lucerne. And after hearing Mass, our mission was to try the cheese fondue of Switzerland. Did we like their cheese fondue? Well, on a scale of 1 to 10, we will give it an 8. But the most important thing is, we enjoyed exploring Lucerne. Our days in Switzerland were full-packed. On our third day, we rode on a train again going to Isetwald from Lucerne. Before reaching Isetwald village, we need to ride this passenger ferry across Lake Brienz from the Interlaken OST port. You can check exact ferry times online and book tickets ahead. This is the train we rode on, and you can see the beautiful Lake Brienz on the window.
Sie gerne mit kulinarischen Köstlichkeiten. Gönnen Sie sich einen Platz in der ersten Klasse. Diese befindet sich im Oberdeck des Schiffes. Klassenwechsel können Sie an der Schiffskasse lösen.
We are now riding this passenger ferry across Lake Brienz to Isetwald. It is the most scenic and stress-free way to arrive there. Personally, I was just in awe, and my mouth and eyes went wide, just seeing this beautiful place. If only I could just live here and be away from stress of daily life in America. Switzerland is very beautiful. Isetwald gains its popularity from the very popular K-drama Crash Landing on You, and one of the main reasons why we are here is to see if this place is really true, and it is very true. See, that's the dock where Captain Ree played his piano in Isetwald. We have arrived in Isetwald, and we will stay here for the rest of our vacation in Switzerland. Yay! Welcome to our home in Isetwald. We are here at Hotel Chalet du Lac. Hotel Chalet du Lac is a historic family-run chalet hotel in Isetwald, located directly on the turquoise shores of Lake Brienz, famous for its stunning mountain views and alpine charm since 1897. We loved our stay here, located just a few minutes away from Interlaken, and buses are provided going there. Good morning! It's our fourth day in Switzerland. Before starting our day, we had a hearty breakfast with this beautiful view of Lake Brienz. On day 4, our next mission is to go to Lauterbrunnen Valley. We are so excited because Lauterbrunnen is known for its 72 waterfalls and views of the Eiger, Monk, and Jungfrau. Lauterbrunnen is world famous for being one of the most dramatic glacial valleys in the Alps. It is best known for its towering vertical cliff walls, picturesque Swiss chalets, and astounding 72 waterfalls, including the Stabach Falls, which plunges nearly 300 meters directly into the village, and we're heading into there. We have arrived at Lauterbrunnen and I'm so excited!
Bien, sehr, move fast. Move fast.
From the main train station at Lauterbrunnen, it took us between 20 to 30 minutes to arrive at the Valley of 72 Waterfalls. You can now see the Stabach Fall waterfall. The Stabach waterfall is one of Switzerland's most iconic natural wonders and a defining feature of the Lauterbrunnen landscape. With a drop of around 297 meters, the water plunges freely from the steep rock face into the valley below, dispersing into a fine mist, a spectacle that gave the waterfall its name. Stabach Falls is at its most powerful and most beautiful in spring and early summer. Then meltwater from the surrounding mountains feeds the cascade. Yet, on warm summer evenings, when the setting sun bathes the mist in golden light, the waterfalls reveals a truly magical atmosphere. Stabach Falls is not only a landmark of Lauterbrunnen, but an experience that beautifully reflects the power and elegance of the Alps. Mission accomplished. We are so amazed at this beautiful waterfall. After a day in Lauterbrunnen Valley, it's time to go back to Isetwald. So we went to this grocery store and tried to find and taste the sweetness of their strawberries and some cheeses. Say hi, family. Switzerland is indeed a true land of cheese. With over 700 unique varieties, this reputation is built on centuries-old traditions, lush alpine pastures, and strict natural production guidelines. Cheese is deeply woven into the country's heritage and daily life. So while in Switzerland, we ate cheese every day and milk every day, and they have the best tasting milk ever, and we loved it there. If only we could bring it to America. After the cheeses, we're excited to try the original Toblerone. Swiss chocolates are one of the best chocolates we have ever tried also. We are now on day 5 on our Switzerland adventure. Today, we just decided to stay at Isetwald, take some pictures and enjoy the views of Lake Brienz. Lake Brienz, located in Switzerland's Bernese Oberland, is famous for its striking glowing turquoise waters fed by glacial silt from the Alps. It is celebrated for dramatic mountain backdrops, the historic Schissbach Falls, traditional Swiss villages, and its spotlight as a filming location for the hit K-drama show Crash Landing on You. While in Switzerland, we want to try if their water is really safe for drinking. So we tried just drinking from the faucet. And approximately, they said, 80% of Swiss drinking water comes from pristine groundwater and protected underground springs, while the rest is sourced from lakes. Their water is really tasting so good, without any chemical treatment after taste.
Don't drink the water. Okay, smile mo mga friends, boys and girls. Zaya, smile. Wow. Okay.
So, our children wanted to swim in Lake Brienz. At first, they said it was so cold, so they just keep on going. But me, I just tried to enjoy the view. So here's a fun fact about Switzerland. Switzerland is widely recognized for having some of the cleanest drinking and bathing water in the world, a reputation built on strict environmental policies, advanced filtration, and vast alpine resources. You can safely drink from almost any tap in Switzerland. More than half of the country's groundwater is so clean it can be distributed to homes without undergoing any chemical treatment. Another fun fact, Switzerland has one of the world's highest life expectancies, around 84 years, and lowest obesity rates. This is driven by an infrastructure that promotes constant physical activity, an emphasis on fresh, home-cooked food, and a top-tier mandatory universal healthcare system. Day 6!
Nächster Halt. Grindelwald. Endstation. Wir wünschen
Our mission for today is go to Grindelwald. It will be a day full of adventure and many firsts for us. Grindelwald is an adventure and nature lover's paradise in the Bernese Oberland. Right now, we are waiting for a gondola ride so we can go to Grindelwald first. Top things to do here in Grindelwald include riding the gondola to Grindelwald first for the thrilling first cliff walk and scenic lake hikes, taking a scenic train to the Jungfraujoch top of Europe and exploring the dramatic Glacier Canyon. It's a fun family experience for us, and most especially the views are magical. It's extraordinary and it's once in a lifetime event. Please enjoy the views. So now, even I'm very afraid of heights, I have a fear of heights, but I decided to walk the first cliff walk by Tissot, and it's all worth it. As you can see, now we're facing the Swiss Alps. And it's the most wonderful experience I have ever experienced in my life. Grindelwald is one of Switzerland's premier paragliding destinations, offering breathtaking flights in the shadow of the Eger North Face. The main takeoff zone is at Grindelwald first, with landing zones in the valley at Grindelwald Grund and Bodmi. Paragliding in this area is highly accessible, featuring designated launch and landing sites, local flight schools, and tandem operators for all skill levels. In this location, it also feels like we are in the Sound of Music movie. Here's a fun fact about Grindelwald first. In the hit K-drama Crash Landing on You, the Grindelwald region is famously featured as a breathtaking backdrop for Yoon's series' emotional paragliding crash landing in the epic final reunion between Siri and Ri Jung-hyuk. The primary location in this area is Grindelwald first. After this magnificent scene at Grindelwald first, we want to take the hike to Lake Bakopsy. Going to Lake Bakopsy from Grindelwald first, it took about 1 to 1.5 hours or 3 kilometers hike. Lake Bakopsy is a stunning twin-lobed alpine lake located above Grindelwald in the Bernese Oberland region, famous for its crystal clear waters and mirror-like reflections of the Schreckhorn and Finsterhorn peaks. It sits at an elevation of 2,265 meters. As you can see, the mountains are still covered with snow, and it's perfect for picture taking and just looking at it with its wondrous view. Now it's time to go back, and riding the gondola is one of the most wonderful experiences we have ever tried in Grindelwald. This day is my favorite day in Switzerland. Now we have reached day 7. This morning, I tried to wake up early before sunrise. Just looking at the pristine Lake Brienz, it made me realize how good God is. Father God Almighty, you are the creator of this beautiful world. You are almighty. Everything that comes from you is good, and everything you make is beautiful. Thank you for this wonderful creation, O Lord, and thank you for bringing us to this most beautiful place in the world. Today, on day 7, our goal is to visit the Sigrisville Panoramic Bridge. From Interlaken, we took a train to Sigrisville Panoramic Bridge. The Sigrisville Panoramic Bridge is a famous Swiss suspension bridge also featured in K-drama Crash Landing on You. It is located near Interlaken. It is 340 meters long and hangs 182 meters above the Gummy Gorge, offering stunning views of Lake Thun and the Bernese Alps. Access to the bridge requires a small admission fee, usually around 8 Swiss francs for adults. With my fear of heights, I was able to cross the Griswold Bridge with the help of my family. Switzerland has given us the most wonderful, most amazing, and most beautiful experiences we ever had together as a family. I hope that someday soon we can come back. Thank you, Switzerland! Thanks for watching! Please comment, like, and subscribe.